Ride In. My name is Brooke. My family works here at the inn, so this is my home. I just love it so much when new friends come and stay with us in the snowy mountains. Speaking of snow, have you ever seen soft, white, chilly snow before? Oh, snow is my favorite, and as you can see, we have plenty to plan. Would you like to play in the snow with me? Merry Mittens, this is gonna be so much. Mittens, I almost forgot. You can't play in the snow without your mittens. They keep your hands all warm and dry. Even the shimmering snowman has on his winter clothes. Let's all make sure that we are dressed just like him. First, you have to put your mittens on so your fingers won't get frosty. So everyone hold up your hands and slide your mittens on. Oh man, and now our snowman has buttons like our jackets. So let's all put on our jackets and count our buttons. Whew. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, and now you need to put on your warm hat so your head will be nice and toasty warm. So put your hat on with me. Whew, you guys look snowtastic. Now, only there are fresh flakes falling from the sky. Friends, do you wish that there was some snow right now? Then everyone stand up and let's do the snow dance together.
Here we go, 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 it's gonna snow, snow, snow. Here we go, 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 it's gonna snow, snow, snow. Here we go, 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 it's gonna snow, snow, snow. Here we go, 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 it's gonna snow, snow, snow. Pat your hat. Clap your mittens. Stomp your boots. Now freeze! Here we go, 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 it's gonna snow, snow, snow. Here we go, 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 it's gonna snow, snow, snow. Here we go, 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 it's gonna snow, snow, snow. Here we go, 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 it's gonna snow, snow, snow. Spin around. Jump up and down. High five a friend. Now freeze.
Shivering snowflakes, it's snowing! Playing in the snow is my favorite. My mom says that when I play out here, I need to follow 2 rules. Can you hold up one finger and say, be kind? You got it. Now let me see you hold up 2 fingers and say, be safe. That's it. Those are the 2 rules. Now, let's go play in the snow. Look at all of this snow. I cannot wait to jump in it. But first, we need to make a big pile of snow together. Can you help me? Great. We need to push all the snow off of the sidewalk. When we are done, I promise we can have all the fun jumping in the snow. So let's move the snow from over here to over there. Great! Look at the sidewalk, we did it! Now, I promised you that if we worked hard, then we could jump in the big pile of snow. So everyone stand up, and on the count of 3, let's jump in the snow and say, whee! Ready? 1, 2, 3, whee! All right, all that snow pushing sure did make me tired, and jumping the snow pile made me so cold. We better get back to the inn before we turn into snowmen. To get back into the inn, just say this after me. Snowy snowflakes, icy storm, let's go back and get warm. Whew, melty marshmallows, it feels so nice and warm in here. I don't think we need our snow clothes anymore. Let's all take off our big jackets. Ooh, and then we can take off our hats and our mittens too. Whew, that feels so much better. I had a blast playing in the snow with you. I wish I could bring all the snow inside with me because it's my favorite. But what would happen if we brought the snow in here? That's right, it would melt. So instead, I look at the snow in my snow globe. Now, this might look like just any old snow globe, but you would see at your house or at the store, but something magical happens when we give it a shake. Do you want to see? I was hoping you'd say so because my special snow globe is home to my friend, Minnie Moose. Oh, I can't wait for you to meet her. She tells the best stories ever. But to make it work, I need you all to help me out. Everyone, hold up your pretend snow globes and give it a good shaky shake shake.
Well, hello, friends. While your toes get toasty, let me tell you a story. This story comes from the best book ever written, the Bible. Go ahead and use your frosty fingers to click on your listening ears. Click, click. That's it. Now you also need to put on your special eyes. Zoop, zoop, snowtastic. When we read the Bible, we can see that God's promises are good. Let's read a story and see how God's promises were good for a girl named Mary. Today's story comes from a book in the Bible called Luke. This is Mary. She lived in a town called Galilee and was getting ready to marry a man named Joseph. One day, Gabriel, a special angel, came to see Mary, and he told her God's good promises for her and her family. He told Mary that she would soon have a baby boy. This baby boy would be named Jesus. He would be the Savior that God had promised to send. And before he left, he reminded Mary that what God says will always come true. Mary was surprised and even a little scared because she had never seen an angel before. But she knew that this promise was good for her and for the rest of the world. God was sending his son, Jesus, to rescue us, just like he had promised. All of God's promises to us are good, and we can learn more about them when we read the Bible. Let me hear you say this after me. God's promises are good. I can't wait to discover more of God's promises with you. See you again soon.
That was so cool to see how God made a good promise to send a Savior for his people. And he did it. God made a good promise to Mary that she would have a special baby boy and name him Jesus. And it happened. God makes you and me the good promises to love us and be with us always. I'm so thankful that God's promises are good and he does what he says he will do. So let me hear you say this after me. God's promises are good. And speaking of promises, that reminds me of a song I know. Let's all stand up and sing together.
You keep your promises. I know I can trust in you. When you speak it, God, you do it. Your words are always true. God makes a promise and then he keeps it. Numbers 23:19. God makes a promise and then he keeps it. Numbers 23:19. Numbers 23:19. You keep your promises. I know I can trust in you. When you speak it, God, you do it. Your words are always true. God makes a promise and then he keeps it. Numbers 23:19. God makes a promise and then he keeps it. Numbers 23:19.
Great. You can all take a seat and rest your snow boots on the ground. That was Fa La La fantastic song. Made me think of a verse from the Bible that I wanted to share with you. It goes like this. Just say it after me. God makes a promise and then he keeps it. Numbers 23:19. You got it. All that singing made me thirsty for some yummy, warm cocoa. Would you like some too? Awesome! Here at the Alpine Inn, my parents always give us marshmallows for our warm cocoa if we can remember what we need to know. So here's our first marshmallow question. Did God make a good promise to send a snowman or a savior? That's right! God made a good promise to send a savior for his people. That savior was Jesus, the baby boy God promised Mary she would have. Okay, here's our next marshmallow question. Are God's promises good or are they bad? Yes, God's promises are so good. Like Jesus, God promised to send Jesus and he did. Oh man, God's promises to be with me and you, so amazing. Because we remembered what we needed to know today, we get marshmallows for our cocoa. Let's take a sip. Oh, mine tastes so good. But I need to get back to my room and start helping at the end. And you guys need to get back to your room too. But don't forget what God does for us. And that is that God's promises are good. Great! Be sure to bundle up if you go back out in the snow, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!